Looks like I've got a leaky seal on my pool pump. I don't know which one it is, so I'm going to replace all of them. All right, today I'm going to attempt to put all new seals in my water pump. I should probably just replace the whole motor. All right, the first thing I've got to do so I don't electrocute myself is I'm going to just turn this off. You follow me? All right, so this is off now. I'm going to need a 1/4 for these babies right here. So I've got to set it so that it'll come off. And go like that, right? So I'm going to put her on here and just spin her up. And it should come right out. I don't want to lose this stuff, so. And it gets a little stiff here, so I still have to use this. All right, there we are. There's that screw. And then I'm going to come here, and we're going to get this one off. When you watch the guys on the videos on YouTube, it's always perfectly easy to do, right? And yeah, it's never like that. All right, so now I just got to pop this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screwdriver. I'm going to try to get in there. There we go. All right, I got it. See that? That is on there tight. Okay, so now this kind of slides off. So you see how it's got this little concave here? It kind of fits around that area there. So right here, just got to loosen this. I don't have to take it all the way out. I just got to get it loose and then just pop it off. I may need the needle nose to get it off. Just going to pull it off like that. There we go. So that one's off, right? Now we've got to get these off. These are a little bit easier because they just pull out. You see? I just have to loosen them like that. And then I should be able just to pull them out. Just like that. There's that one. And this one. Okay, so now we got them both out, right? So what I usually do is I just kind of get them straight like this so that they're, that I can pull them through. So I'm going to have to pull them through. So we got to straighten them out. It's like that. So this is stuff you encounter. You just don't know if it's going to, you know, if you're going to be able to get it through. Ah, there we go. Oh, God, I got it. You can put it in this. You can just go ahead and take it off. You follow me? Okay. So, you know what I mean? Lefty-loosey. And just pull it out. Okay, so we got the grout, we got that all done. Right, next we got to pop these off. I'm going to need a 14 on this socket for those big bolts right there. And I just get on here, and you do have to loosen these because you're going to have to pull that housing off. You really don't have a lot of room to work with. You don't really have a lot to take off. There we go. The top nuts are smaller than the bottom nuts because the bottom nuts go through the base. You can just spin them. I mean, look, that's pretty loose right there. These ones down here are much longer. You'll see when I pull them out. So just remember that they got to go through the base. So look here, this is a base here. So that's going through the foot of that base. So I'm gonna pull it out. So that's long. And then we get this one out. And you're gonna see that this one is a shorty. All right, it's the same thing on this side. This one's short, right? And this one's long. Okay, we got it. All right, I'm gonna put these two in with those so we don't lose them. Right like that. So now we got the electrical off. Now we got to take this off. So this is a clamp that holds these things two together. So I just got to go lefty-loosey with it. And we're going to take the handle completely off. Almost there. So it's got to come all the way out because I got to pull it off of there. Okay, don't want to lose this stuff. So let's hang on to it. Oh, look, it's down there tight. So, you know, old stuff, man. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get it off now. I'm going to pull it out this way. All right, so that's that, right? That's off. Now this whole thing should just come right off of there. We should be able to pull it right off. But I might want to grab my gloves to do it. That's it, right like that. There we are. And now, look, you can see what our problem is. It's this right here, look. See that? There's our problem right there, bam, done. But we're gonna go ahead and replace everything anyway. Because this is allowing water to get through there. So I think that's all we need to do, but we gotta clean it up. So here, gotta get this clean. Now I could take this off and then pull that out of there and change everything. Get it out here and here. All right, I think we'll bring this inside because I can hear some thunder out here, and we'll work on it on the inside. And the next step is we've got to take this housing here off. You can see I need a flathead. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. You want to put them somewhere you won't lose them. This already came off of here, so let's go ahead and get these off. You want to save everything. Don't lose any of your screws. Okay, there's one. You can see it's already starting to come off. All right, notice that there's these like weird little washers. Don't lose those. And bam, there we go. Look at this. It's messy in here. We got this off. Let's set it over here. What I've got to do, see this spins. I've got to stabilize the armature, or the shaft that runs back there. So I've got to stabilize that so that I can twist this off. So I'm going to try to use these needle nose pliers to stabilize that. I'm going to hold it here like that, and then twist this counterclockwise. Ah, got it. And now I can go ahead and get that off of there. It bothers me. So I'm holding it back here. But I really don't now. It's just spinning off. All right, there it is. Bam. And we got it. We did a good job. All right, let's set that there. All right, so far so good. For my first time ever doing something like this, I'm insane. So this piece here should just pull right off. Well, it should come off, but it's not. That's weird. Let's see if I can use these channel locks. There we go. Okay. I had to think about that. There we go. This thing right here, I got to knock that out. So you can see here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this right on here, and I'm just going to pop it off of there. So we got to pop that off. I think if I just hit it, it should pop. Bam. Got it. Then you want to make sure that you clean it really good. So now I've got to clean that out good. All right, so far so good, right? Just a little burr in there. Next, we've got to rebuild all of the seals and put it all back together. Yes, it's called the Go Kit 54, and supposedly this has everything I need. It's got all the gaskets and seals for it, and we're going to give it a try and see if I can do it. This is my first time, so we'll find out. All right, so this is going to go in this way. Notice I've got gloves on. I don't want to touch this part of it, but I do want to grease this up, all right? So I'm going to slide this over, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put this lubricant on it, okay? And I'm going to get some on here, and then we're going to work it on the on this, around this here. So I'm going around, getting it on there. I want to get it on there good. Try not to touch the porcelain part of it. I think we're good. Now what I've got to do, I got to drop it down in there like that, and then I'm going to use something soft to push it in all the way. And we want to get it all the way in there. And that should be it right there. Let's look on this side. You can see, looks like it's smushed in there pretty good. Of course, I never know. Let me just put a little more pressure on it. Make sure it's in. I mean, that's got to be it, right? Look at this. There's this washer. And, man, this really looks like this doesn't look good at all. I mean, this is a mess in here. I probably really need a new motor. I mean, the only thing we can do is put it together and hopefully, you know, we don't, I mean, you can see that that does not look good at all. All right, so we got to put this washer on here. I mean, I should be changing this whole friggin' motor, but I'm gonna see if I can get it to work because I'm flying out tomorrow to Padre Island, so I don't have the luxury of trying to find a friggin' motor. All right, so let's see if we can get this on straight without fucking it up. Okay, I think I'm in there. And now I just gotta get my bolts. So let me set this over here. And we're gonna grab get my top bolt. See if I can get it in there. Gotta find the hole. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm getting these bolts back in. I'm using the shorties. They go on the top, right? So we're just gonna connect this housing. Okay, now I've got to slide this up. Oh shit, that wasn't good. I gotta slide it up onto here. Slide this over. Oh man, I don't want to screw up that over here. This has got to go right next to that. Right, because I got to put them. I got to put the longer bolts in the bottom. In here. There we go. He follows me. So I'm just getting them in there. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Tighten it up a little bit. All right, get the other one. Let's turn it. See if you can see down there, right? I'm going to find it. Okay, I think I'm doing good. This may be just a temporary fix until I get a new motor. All right, so now we're going to get these, tighten it down. And I'm going around and like I'm not tightening them completely, so that I just kind of snug them up. Good. All right, so let's set her over here. Now we're looking good. Now we can come over here, and we've got to put this piece right here on. You follow me? So we've got to snug that up on there. Okay, so next we're going to grab this bad boy right here, and I've got to put some sealant on it, and then it's going to go on like this. You follow me? See this little ridge here? That ridge has got to go that way. So I got to put some gook on it. So let me set it there, and I'm going to get some on here, and we're going to put some on there. Not a lot. So here we go. Okay, we got it nice and juicy. And now this is going to set right on there. So now I'm just going to put it right on here. Just like that. Yeah, done. Now we're looking good. Now, I've got to put this on. Okay, so you can see I've got those hooked on the shaft, right? And now I got to spin that thing on. I'm going to hold here, right? Can you see I'm holding here? And then I'm just going to get it on here. I think I go righty-tighty with it. And you don't want to go too super tight. Just get it snug. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's good. You see that? So we seem to be okay. And I have to leave tomorrow, so I've got to have it working. You know what I mean? I got to have it working before I leave. So I'm not going to tighten these down all the way. I'm just going to start them. I just got to get, if I get 2 in, then I should be good, right? But you never know. I mean, shit. Stuff's so old. Okay, we're looking good. Get all my screws over here so I don't have to reach in front of the camera. Like I said, this is the first time I've done that. Whenever you do anything with old stuff, I mean, shit, I should have just bought a new motor. But you know, the housing too, I think I may have to replace the whole system. That's what I'm gonna do when I come back. And I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Because you know what? You can do it yourself. You just gotta figure it out, you know? I'm not trying to go too tight with these because I don't wanna break the housing or crack anything because it's a million years old. So as you see, I'm going around. Just give them a little tight. My age, you can't see where the shit. I think we're good. That's it. Now we just got to take it outside and put it back together. Put it on the pump. You know what I mean, jelly beans? We got to bring this because we got to use this one here on here, and then we got to put this bigger one right here that's going to go around. And hopefully our problems are solved. I don't know if they're going to be or not. I'm going to take all my tools out there first. Get some lube on it. So I'm just going to lube this bad boy up. Get it nice and lubey. Lubination. And it's got to be better than the one that was on there that was decrepit and falling apart. So now we just got to get it on there. Okay, so that one's on, right? The right one. I think I need this one here. Just want to make sure it fits first. Okay, so you got to look and see if it's the same. This one's a little bit bigger. Let's make sure that they're exactly the same size they are. So this one we just pulled out. Now we could just clean that off and put it back in there because it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's you know, no, it's not good. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's kind of clean this out. We don't want any leaks. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we got to get some lube on it. Let's lube it up. Get some lube. And we're going to lube around. Lubinate it. And then we'll smush it in there. Hopefully that'll be all we need. I think it's pretty lubey. Starting at the top, working my way around. Like that. Alright, I think we're good. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's good. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's good. Gotta get this collar in here. Like that. And it kind of reaches around and grabs it. And then I think that's going to squeeze it together, I hope. So once I get that little nub there, and then I think I can just twist her on there. This is kind of closing the gap a little bit. Oh, I just hope this works. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. But do it yourself, save money, and then call a professional. You know what I mean? Do it yourself, save money, then call a professional. Probably be calling my friend Sven to come over here. So this is just basically clamping it down. Jeez Louise. This is kind of like pulling it together. Okay, that looks good. And since we're up here, I might as well put this ground wire on. And it's going to go right in there. Just like that. If I can get it in there. And then tighten it down. So close. I think that's going to work. All right, here comes the hard part. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. And then we'll force the thing through there. I'm going to be right there. And then just go through here. Okay. There we go. Oh, we're coming. It's coming. I got to pull it away from this stuff. Otherwise, here we go. All right, keep going. This wire is so hard. Okay, hardest part of the whole thing is getting this wire through. And then I want to get this on this. See? I want this on here, so you don't get any water flowing through there. Might put some tape on there too. We got our black wire, our red wire. Red wire goes up top. All right, black wire goes here, and green wire, which is our ground, goes on the bottom. So let's smush this around, pull her down. And what I do, let's bend these out of the way, is I'm going to crimp this so it kind of goes around the screw like that. And then now I can put it around that screw. I don't want to screw up this board, you know what I mean? So you got to be careful. There we go. Now we just got to tighten it down here. There. That's that. All right, now got to get a red wire in here, and I think we can smush it right in there like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm in. Now let's crank her down. Okay, that's that. All right, last but not least, I gotta get this under there. Let's see. Guess I gotta loosen this so it goes in easier. Now I can tighten it. There we go. Okay, that's that. I think we're doing good. The last thing we gotta do is put the housing on, right? It goes around this part here, like that. Right now all we gotta do is get these in there and then cross our fingers and see if it works. You know what I mean? Let's crank them down. Switch it to tighty. Might be better if I just use a screwdriver. All right, that's it. Done. All right, now the question is, will it work? Oh my God. Here we go. Give it a little lubricant. I mean, that's what that gasket is for. All right, so we're good. All right, are you guys ready? Let's see if it works. Cross your fingers. There we go. That's good. Good pressure. All right, now the question is, are we leaking? No, we're not. We're looking good. All right, check it out, you guys. We fixed it. We did it ourselves. I did not have to call the pool guy. Yay! But, oh my God, I'm so happy right now. You have no idea. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos where I fix stuff I've never fixed before. Peace out.